Hello and welcome to episode 8 of GregBlock. Thank you very much for joining me again. Behind me I made a few changes because it stopped working. I'm kind of hoping it's now still working. Let's see, this one is full, almost full with water. Please tell me you're gonna, oh no. So every now and then you can see this has a gray, which is liquid steam, and it should be water. So let's um, okay, now let's take a tool for that one. It works well as long as I stay online. Now I'd mentioned a wrench, but just to be sure, I have a pickaxe on me. Also, you can see a lot of glass here. These are quite dangerous when there's steam in there. And yes, thank you. They instant kill you. You hit them for a minute, for even a tick. Okay, so this one now has water in it. See that? And we're gonna pipe the water back up here, and it's still water, and it's still water, and it's now filling the water tank. For some reason, every now and then it stops. It pushes the steam out, and I want to thank Kyoto. They've been commenting a lot on my series, and they seem to be more aware of what's going on than I am. Now, they told me that I could also move this straight next to the lava boiler, and it would push the water straight in, and there wouldn't be steam coming out. And I like the pipes, but maybe I will go for that. I did put some covers on the steam pipes, and I found an issue. Maybe it's not related, but actually all my machines were running out of steam when I had these covers directly on the same block as the pipe. So I've now moved them to the next block, and it seems to work, and it's protecting me also on the tops of these, protecting me from the heat of the machines. So there's that. I also removed the tree farm from over here and decided, it should have a proper place. And I was also having trouble with some of the big trees because I couldn't reach all the way to the top. So I connected the oak and dark oak islands with my tree farm and my small Stonehenge. These walls hopefully trigger larger trees to be built, and I made a platform up there so that I can also reach the top wood, because if you start vein mining from the bottom, you're not gonna reach all the way here, and you're gonna have some logs floating up in the air, which is what happened when it was still over there. So I set up this small platform, and I'm actually getting snow as well. Although, oh yeah, of course I need a shovel for that. So maybe some point collect the snow. I don't know why. The biome is a birch forest, which you can see here to the left. Biome birch forest. So I don't know why. Maybe it's just the height, because we are at Y90. 97. But anyway, tree farm, and ow, that hurt. And it's been doing pretty well. My oak and my dark oak drawers are filled. Granted, they can only hold 16 stacks each, but they're filled, and the other wood I've been making planks of. So that's doing pretty well. Now, the quest book. We're about to open steel, which I'm really looking forward to that. But first, let's finish the left-hand side for the low tier steam before we go into the high pressure steam. Now, two quests. One is for reinforced glass, and one is for a basic circuit board. Reinforced glass is more blast proof than regular glass, and is used for making high tier machines. So we start with advanced alloy plates, and for that we need iron plate, bronze plate, and tin plate. Now, you remember maybe that previously we used the hammer to make 2 ingots into a double ingot and then the double ingot into a plate. So for 2 plates you would need 4 ingots. Now with the hammer for 2 plates you use 3 ingots. It's not 1 for 1, but it's still better, right? So let's quickly, the furnace, by the way, I've used as well, but it is not fast, it is really slow. Okay, the bronze plates. These machines are not fast at all. I'll show you what I worked on as well for with the compressor for another upcoming quest. But I think if I put them in here like that, I get 2 mixed metal plates, which should progress us to the first task. Then the next task is an advanced alloy plate, which is by compressing mixed metal plate. So we go to the compressor. Oh yeah, I had oh, you're not out of steam. Okay, I was making something for the other quest. Not sure why this stopped working. You have steam. You have 16 buckets of steam. You should be working. Unless you need this to be unblocked. No. Okay, let's pick it up. That's the pipe also has steam in it, so that's good. Put it back down, let it fill up on steam again. Mixed metal plates, there we go. I seem to have lost one though, which kind of weird. Well, I think one is all I need for the quest. But it is weird. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, so, but then it does one. Ah, it needs to fill up on steam again. So I'm guessing it's not able to keep up. Let's just have a look at it. 6. Anyway, the next part of the quest, by the way, requires us to make reinforced glass. And for this, I think I need to make some glass dust in the forge hammer, which is here. Let's do the 6. See, this one is working just fine. Steam going out, steam coming back in. This one is not doing anything. Maybe if it comes back to 16. 16 buckets. But not working. Okay, I need to figure this out and maybe I'll check on Discord, but for some reason it stops working. Put them in again and it seems it's gonna work. Progress. Without any steam in it. That is weird. Okay, I'll figure this out. I'll check on the Discord of Pixels group and see if anybody can help me out. Anyway, 2 advanced solar plates. I have the glass dust. And, sorry, that's no longer over there because the alloy furnace is also here now. The alloy smelter should give us, hopefully, 2 reinforced glass for the quest. And we're probably going to use that, as it says here, for the higher tier steam machines. Let's see. Oh, it's giving me 4. That's quite nice. There, class complete. Okay, cool. We're going to be, again, I think we're going to be using it similar with the basic circuit boards, with some wood planks made by compressing blah blah blah. Oh yeah, so last time I ended and said, oh, I need to figure out how to make slime balls. And when I read my quest again, it says here, to obtain slime, you can combine milk and mushrooms in a barrel. Let's do Let's Let's grab a mushroom from the farm chest. And I'll just make a red one. As one of our cats is begging to be fed because she hasn't eaten for 6 weeks. Or at least seems to think so. That was quite freaky as I was in the bed. Oh, I guess it rained. But I have some milk in this. This is a very simple wooden tank, by the way. Only holds 4 buckets, but yeah, for now it's sufficient. Now the only thing the quest book doesn't tell you is that when you put the mushroom in, you actually get slime spawning, but oh, not this time. Most times I had a couple of slimes spawning when I did that. Alright, well, we can still take out the block and get 9. So, easy slime balls. In fact, we have quite a lot in here. And the other thing it wanted us to do was get some wood pulp, which I got by putting wood into the compressor. The one that's not really working right now. Sorry. Wood pulp. Oh, sorry. Small piles of wood pulp from the... How did... let's see. I took dark oak and I shoved it in the... I'm pretty sure we don't have a pulverization. Oh, no, we do. Oh, the macerator. Sorry. So the macerator makes wood pulp, which we have. That's why these are complete. Then you take the wood pulp in the compressor to get the plank, and the slime balls you cook to get sticky resin. And I was like, oh yeah, let's just cook all 24. I'm gonna try and make another plank in a compressor, but I have a feeling it's not gonna work. I don't know why. It's full of steam. Let's pick it up and put some in there. That works. Really weird. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Anyway, we have a plank and we have resin. And then the next quest needs a coated circuit board. Unfortunately, that requires 3 planks if I'm not mistaken. So let's pick it up again. Put it down again. Yes, because the circuit board requires 3 wood planks and 2 sticky resin. And I'm guessing we're going to use this as well for the future machines, so that's why I decided to make a lot of them. And I'm going to make a lot more in between episodes, of course. 3 coated circuit boards, which you can then later use to make basic circuits with resistors, vacuum tubes, some cables, steel plate. We need a steel plate for that. And the basic circuit can be used for emitters, sensors. Ooh, robot arm, cool. So yeah, I don't know, lots of stuff. But we have finished now the left hand side, the lower tier steam. Now I want to move into here. Because we're going to need this also to progress with the primitive circuit, and we're going to need to progress with the steam line. And the only other thing that opened, manual H still is the wither. Still, must have gotten 2 dozen wither skeletons and killed them. Still haven't gotten any second wither skeleton skulls. And a new task is also waiting for steel, is tier 3 shifting, because with steel we can make the steel mesh. And a new one is going to open up here, also waiting on steel. So steel it is. Cool. So we're going to need steel, which is made from iron and coal, or charcoal or coke in a primitive blast furnace. We're going to need a lot of clay, 144 to be exact. Now here it says 144 clay. That's the clay blocks, not the walls. That is actually 144 dust in water. Half of which, let's go to fire brick. Half of which you turn into bricks and then cook them and then grind them to get small powder brick dust, which you then combine to make brick dust. Still getting me? Brick dust is made from small powdered brick dust, which is made from hammering a brick, which is made from cooking an unfired clay brick, which you make with the brick form and a piece of clay. So I need 4 of those for 1 brick dust. Then for clay dust, you take clay in macerator, or where's the macerator? Yeah, and you get 2 clay dust. Well, actually I only got 1. Or oh, I think I did terracotta. I never did the clay. Oh well, anyway, and then you combine them together. 2 of those make 2 fire clay dust. Fire clay dust goes in the fire compressor to make a compressed fire clay, which you can then cook into a fire brick. This, and it's not kidding, takes 20 seconds per brick. I needed 33 times 4 is 144 bricks. It's ridiculous. 20 seconds. Anyway, it was running all the time. Oh, sorry. And then they were cooking. And then I got the way too many. I think way too many. Okay. Fire bricks. We'll see. I need 32 regular ones for this structure. So I may have some left. And I need 1 in here with iron rods, screws, and a plate, which you see me make to make the primitive blast furnace. Okay, and read the message here is 3 by 3 by 4. The entire structure is made out of fire bricks. First layer is a 3 by 3 square. Second, third, and fourth are hollow without a middle block, and this block goes on the middle of any layer on the second layer. Okay, so we're gonna have a primitive blast furnace and 32 fire bricks, which should update the quest. And I'm guessing we're gonna need steel now. Ha! Oh yeah, by the way, I moved my coke oven in here, and I'm gonna place the the crude blast furnace next to it. Now, with multi-blocks, make sure they are not crossing the chunk boundaries. And also, actually, I never checked, but for this setup as well, maybe no, it's actually, this is the middle of a chunk, so this should be fine. Try not to cross chunk boundaries, because what can happen is that one chunk gets unloaded and the other one doesn't. And that means half your multi-block structure, half your coke oven is gone, and the other half is still there, but probably won't work. Or in this case, half of your setup here is gone, and I remember an episode from somebody else where he had water supply actually way back over there using ender tanks into steam machines over here, and at some point that chunk got unloaded. Yeah, this one was chunk loaded, that one wasn't. He came back online, suddenly the chunk got loaded, but this had heated up without any water. Suddenly the chunk got loaded, rushed water in here, and it blew up the steam engine. So it makes sense to keep it all within the same chunk space. So I think I used this right here. Yep. Now this is going to be 4 blocks tall. So I'm gonna actually go into the wall here. 1, 2, 1, and oh, it said hollow for the layers except for the bottom one, and it also said that this primitive block went on the center of the second ring. we go. That should have formed. Okay, now I got 63. I don't know what happened with the last one. It stopped working. I don't know. I think it stopped working. We'll see. I made the coke oven faucet and I made the coke oven chute, and I can see this one is now filled with only 4 buckets of creosote, but this can still hold a lot more creosote oil, so that can't be blocking it. I do not have a percentage bar. Anyway, this one, it means it pushes it straight out into the chest, which also means you need to have a chest here because it's not gonna hang around in there. So, steel ingot. I've been looking forward to this. Let's see which one we can do with the blast furnace. Vanadium steel. Stainless steel. Steel ingot. Ah, this may be the one, but this is not the blast furnace we made. Black steel, steel. Well, you know, let's just try. Most packs and most blast furnaces and most other machines that I've used in the past to make steel, we're needing either coal and iron, and it was 4-to-1, or coke and iron. So let's try this. It's taken one of those from each. It says here, I think this is a structure we're looking at, which shows to be green. You know, bottom layer was 9, top layer were 8, and it seems to be working. It may take a while though. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got steel, and we got a tiny pile of dark ashes. Now I'm gonna have recipes for this one because, yeah, I'm guessing it's but this one requires oxygen, which I didn't use. So yeah, not quite sure why the recipe is missing, but it doesn't matter. We have steel. We have the quest complete, and we opened a lot of new quests. High pressure steam. We're gonna make the high pressure steam coal boiler. It produces steam faster than the regular one, I'm sure, but I'm sure it also means that I need different machines. I doubt these ones will be able to handle the low steam, the high pressure steam, sorry. Okay. Solar boiler. Yeah, I like that. Free power. Well, during the day. So let's have a quick look at what one of these machines takes. And I'm guessing it's going to take a lot of steel and the reinforced glass and maybe some circuits. High pressure steam coal boiler. Okay, that's not too bad. Some bricks of furnace and 5 steel plates. That is really not too bad. And what else can we see? Steam lava boiler, forge hammer, alloy smelter, macerator, furnace, steam compressor. Let's have a quick look at the steam forge hammer. Steel hull, which is just steel plates. An anvil, which actually I made for one of the other ones. They're in the same recipe basically, except for the block of iron needs a compressor. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna put 9 iron in my crafting grid. Which also begs the question, can we make nuggets out of this? Yes, we can. Cool, because that means, easier charcoal. Because now we can make a flint and steel. There we go, flint and steel. And actually, oh yeah, there was a quest for the -1 age, which is woodpile and flint and steel, which we now have. So we can do again. Let me get rid of this. Let's do wood piles. So I'm pressing K to compress them into the 2x2 crafting. No more need for the lava. And, you know, charcoal, because, and yeah, I like the lava setup for the boiler. Oh, actually, I hadn't cleared it out from the last time, had I? No, I hadn't. Okay. Train mine this. And set up a new batch. Do-do. Actually, I'm gonna take out this one. Light this on fire. Yes. It's so much easier with the lava. Look at that. So much charcoal. And I'm sure we'll figure out at some point what we can do with the dark ashes. We can compress it to blocks of dark ashes. Now that's going to be so nice, which we can then turn back into dark ashes. Right. Let's see. Now I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do with this. Of course, I still can't remove the red granite cobblestone. Hello. I'm thinking I may just make this a, irregular shape, going past the stairs and then going past these stairs and then past that one. I don't know, maybe have a small house with some grass in the center where I can then put my bed. Somewhere in between episodes. Okay, let's get rid of the charcoal and the ash I've been doing in here, which we got plenty of. I'm gonna put this in here with the tools for now. Right. Hello, quiet, thank you. I may move the pump closer to the lava boiler though. Sorry, I just had to get rid of the rain first before I continue recording. I don't like what it's doing to my videos and I hate the noise. So, I was gonna say, I might move the pump. If this again, starts taking in steam, I might move the pump straight next to this boiler, as suggested by Kyoto. And then I'll prepare for the next episode, which is going to be, steel, and steel. And then, oh, that's just where we're going to use the circuits. Cool. But one ace at a time. So, this is it. I might prepare all of them for next episode. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know, any tips, tricks, questions, whatever, in the comment section below. If you click subscribe, then you'll be notified of my next video coming out, and I would also really appreciate that. So, thank you again for watching. Take care. Bye bye.